Rise and grind, multifamily friends, welcome to the Morning Perks podcast, where bold conversations are brewed fresh and every episode is rich, energizing, and guaranteed to wake up your commute. Just like your favorite cup of coffee, we keep it smooth, strong, and full of flavor, serving up insights you'll want to sip on long after the last drop. This podcast is the perfect blend for getting to know the people behind the progress at the Greater Charlotte Apartment Association. From industry trailblazers to rising stars, we're spilling the beans on the stories, experiences, and ideas of those making a real impact in the multifamily world. So grab your mug, hit download, and press play on your way to work. Whether you're stuck in traffic or cruising through your morning routine, Morning Perks is your daily dose of connection, inspiration, and industry buzz. No extra cream required. Let's go. Good morning and welcome to the Morning Perks podcast. I'm your podcast host, Bill Clements. Look, right there. Look, it's Toddi Johnson. Toddi Johnson, Business Development Manager, ATI Restoration. Say hey to the people.
Hey, how you guys doing? Excited to be here. Thanks, Bill.
This is your first visual appearance on the Morning Perks podcast.
Yes.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was here or on the podcast, I think back in 2020. We were on Zoom.
Audio.
Yeah, totally audio, on Zoom, at home, in my pajama shorts.
And we recorded
Yes.
video where we turned it off.
Yes.
When we would do
Yes.
Zoom, we would turn it on, say hey, turn it off.
Yeah.
Just do audio.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a thing.
Okay.
We're going to plug our sponsor. See our sponsor on the logo there?
All right.
As a supplier, you understand,
Yes.
as I do, that it's
Yes.
important. All right, here we go. I'm going to read it because I want to get it right. Valley Living is the nation's leading resident experience and property services provider for the multifamily industry. Valley Living partners with operators to reduce operational pressure, improve resident satisfaction, and deliver constant day-to-day service across communities while providing the regulatory expertise needed to navigate an increasingly complex operating environment. At the core of our service is doorstep waste and recycling collection, supported by a growing suite of property services designed to scale with client needs. Valley Living, it starts at the door. We have Valley Living swag. You can take anything with you that you want.
Definitely the pool ball.
You can play with the pool ball.
Probably hit the pool later this afternoon. I don't know if you can tell if I like the sun.
I think the swag is departable. You can take it.
Okay.
We can have more.
Or I'll just call Brandon.
And then the swag is on the street.
Sure.
Brandon will give you all that you want. All right, Toddi Johnson. That's what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Easy for me to bring up. We're going to talk about awards.
Okay.
Industry-related awards, Bravo awards that you won just a few months ago as we're going into Bravo nomination season.
So
right?
exciting.
Yeah. So first thing I want to say before we brag on you, which means a brag on you for one of the awards is a ding on me because you beat me. You beat me. You beat me fair and square, though.
I beat you fair and square.
You did.
It's okay, but you were in the running, and I think that that's what's really important, too.
Oh.
Sometimes it's not always about winning. It's about being acknowledged, right?
The only time that comes up is when you didn't win. Then it's important to be nominated. But it is, and that's one of the things I want to talk about. Will you talk about, as all of these people are busy with their summers, right? Mm-hmm. So if you don't nominate your peers, if you don't get your peers to nominate you, however that works for you, however that looks for you, if you don't get the nominations and you don't get into the mix, you can't possibly win the awards. And that, first and foremost, is important. Mm-hmm. You should nominate your coworkers, nominate your employees, nominate your peers, because that matters.
Absolutely. I think, the first time I was nominated for a Bravo Award, I was an assistant manager on site. And just like seeing my name come up and getting that acknowledgement just built the excitement and kind of pumped me up. And, I felt like I did a better job on site, just knowing that, okay, I'm being seen. Like someone is seeing the things that I am doing and what I'm contributing. And I feel like that goes a long way. And especially as a leader, like a regional manager or director or, someone even on your supplier side that holds a higher position, it's so important to show the gratitude to your employees. Because, positivity only builds people up. I mean, who works negatively in a positive situation,
No, and we're both involved in Bravo, Bravo itself, the award ceremony, the evening of Bravo. And I talk to people, and there are some people that are like, it's just a big old GCAA party. It's the biggest party of the year. It is. That's not the point.
Right.
It is not the point. The point is to celebrate everybody
and the work they're putting in.
That's correct.
The multifamily industry is so difficult, and no matter what level position you're in, everyone's position on site is very important. So I think that having that celebration and showing that gratitude is really important. And kind of a little bug that I want to put in. I know that you said GCA, big party. Those awards are not being judged here.
That's correct.
The Apartment Association of Charlotte. They are being sent out. So it is complete strangers that are judging these awards. So it isn't a popularity contest.
Nope.
It is 100% like something that is earned for sure.
No, it needs to be repeated because a lot of people do. They say these things. It's a clique. It's who you know. It has nothing to do with that. We get all these nominations, and the point of the nomination is to put in the effort. Don't just put somebody's name in the hat.
Right.
Write a nomination for them. Make it count because it matters, because strangers in a faraway association are given all of these nominations, and then they have people, staff, volunteers, whatever, that go through them, don't know anybody from anybody, and they decide those nominations based on the merit and the input in the nomination. So make it count.
It's the quality of the nomination that you put in, and I feel like they do give a lot of characters for you to be able to really fill that space with all of the great things that people are doing.
Yeah, for sure. You walked away from Bravo 2025 with 2 awards. GCAA Volunteer of the Year and Supplier Social Media of the Year. So I want to do one first, and then we're going to go to the other one, because we're going to talk about the other one in detail. Volunteer of the Year is important. It's a big deal. But also, there are multiple Volunteers of the Year, so that anybody watching this that was Volunteer of the Year as well would say, well, I won too. We pick multiple Volunteers of the Year. But there aren't many. There's a few. But you won that, which is a great award to win.
Yes.
But then you won Supplier Social Media of the Year.
Yes.
So there's 2 in that category. There is Property or Management Company Supplier Social Media of the Year, and then there's Supplier Social Media of the Year. Which is a new category. It was a new category.
So exciting.
Do you have a favorite of the 2?
I cried for both of them. I was so excited. I think Volunteer of the Year really got to me because I have been involved in the association.
You have.
For so long, and just to see that, it was acknowledged that the work that I'm putting in with all the committees that I've been on over the course of the years, and, the assistance that I'm offering, and, setting up events or, advertising for events or, different things like that, that really meant a lot to me. Social media was, honestly, I didn't know that I would win. It was just exciting to be, spotlighted in that moment, but I'm just out there doing my thing.
But to your credit, you do a really good job on social media.
Thank you.
And isn't it nice when the grown-ups
of the crowd,
the grown-ups of the crowd get the social media award?
Yes. I mean, there are definitely things that I don't know how to do on social media. I just made my first reel 2 weeks ago. So, and I was like a passenger princess coming back from vacation, which was great. And to win an award for something that I don't even know all of the ins and outs of is amazing. I'm just excited that, the things that I'm posting are clicking with people. And
why do you think in this industry, or any industry, but we're going to talk about ours, why do you think a social media presence is important?
I will say that for me, it's a game changer, especially as a supplier, because it is difficult to make sure that you're hitting your routes on a regular basis, that you're showing face on a regular basis, that you're building those relationships and getting those touches in. And so social media is just a whole different aspect of being able to touch in on your clients. And it humbles me though when I go to a property and people are like, oh, I know who you are, and I'm like, I've never met you, but great, I'm so excited. Like it makes me feel like I'm doing something that's being acknowledged, and it's a lot of fun too. So,
well, you know this, right? I mean, social media, the platforms, They can be for you or they can be against you. They can be a benefit to you or they can be a detriment. You can use them the wrong way and create all kind of problems for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You can have no presence on social media and then you're just asking to get lost in the shuffle of life, right? Especially you and I are suppliers. So brand recognition, presence, being known is important.
Yeah.
I would argue that being genuine
is a big deal. I think that people can really tell when the content that you're posting is genuine or if it is manufactured. And I think that's why I do a lot of the selfies that I do and like posting about other people's successes, because that's just the kind of person that I am. And I can't go through life, even my work life, being someone that I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think that that really shines when people focus on that.
It's hard not to. I mean, there are times when I have to reel it back. But you do a really good job of keeping it upbeat and on point, right? Because you can do all the things. I mean, you can air your dirty laundry, you can air your grievances, you can air your wins, you can portray wins that aren't really there. You can do a lot of stuff on social media. You don't do that. You keep it positive, you keep it happy, you keep it relevant, and I like that.
I just go through life with that mindset, and I'm really trying to implement that in my 14-year-old. You know, what you put out in the world is what you get back from it. And I feel like if I'm continually putting positivity out there, those are the types of people that are going to be drawn to me, and that's who I want to surround myself with. And that's why I'm cognizant about doing it that way. So
if somebody, you know, younger or older, I guess that part doesn't really matter. If somebody came to you tomorrow and said, you know, I see you out there on social media and I see you on the platforms, I see you doing your thing, how do I even get started? Like, how do I even do that? I have no idea what that even looks like.
Step outside of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Pick a few people that you want to kind of model things after, because I know that there are people in our industry, such as, you know, Betsy Cunningham and Liz Newkirk, that I have seen do such a great job that I'm like, I want to, you know, implement that and kind of taking tidbits from what they're doing and then twisting it and making it your own.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, it's interesting. You just mentioned two people that double down on my point to being authentic. Because authenticity is super important. It really is. So what I found to be important in who you just mentioned, authenticity, Betsy, Liz, you, to be authentic on social media is the whole ball game.
So yeah, I think that LinkedIn is definitely a game changer because the visibility that you have, but personal connection is also really important. I think that there's a great way to like tie in your LinkedIn connection or your Facebook post to your personal connections, but I definitely thrive off of personal connection.
So one thing that I started doing about a year and a half ago, I started leaning into it. I started, you know, we talked about that you have some of the same friends, same contacts, same relationships, same peers on LinkedIn and on Facebook, and maybe Instagram, maybe. But what I started doing about a year ago is I started putting a little bit more work content on Facebook so that my family would then start to understand what I do, because we understand what we do,
but they still don't understand.
They have no idea what the multifamily industry is or what we do. And so for me, when they see some of that work content, they start to understand what I do all day. Is there something that you've done on social media that's evolved or that you've changed that you've been intentional about?
So when I was first given that nudge by my boss, Natalie.
Natalie Hart's a good person, by the way.
She's a great person. Absolutely love her. So genuine, so down to earth and kind. But the thing that kind of changed for me and was more intentional about it was after Eddie Robertson passed away. And I remember like looking back through all my photos and I'm like, I don't have a picture of Eddie and I together, and we spent so much time together, had some really great conversations. And so at that point it became more intentional of like documenting life. Like life flies by so fast and we should have these documented memories. And so just making sure that I'm taking photos with my friends and my connections and my family. And like even 4th of July, taking a picture at the pool with all my neighbors, like they all make fun of me, same as people in our industry. But I'm like, we may not have this always. Let's document it. I think that's really important. I think that especially like as you age as a woman and once you hit 40, it's just like, I'm part of the I Do Not Care Club. I don't know if you follow that lady on social media.
When you become 40? When you become 40?
40 and above.
When you get to 40?
I feel like, yeah. Or maybe some people hit that younger. For me, it was like 40. I was like, okay.
No, what I'm saying to you is you're not 40. You get what I'm saying to you? When you turn 40.
I'm proudly 47. I'm just going to say it. I think that we should own our age and own, where we're at in life.
I'm proud to be 47 too with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
It was a long time ago, my friend.
Right.
No, I think that's great. Who's the lady? Who are you saying? Who's the lady on social media?
So I don't even know her name, but her page is We Do Not Care Club. And so she sits in her car and she has all her fans and all her readers and we no longer care about. And she just lists off things that we don't care about sucking in our stomachs when we're getting a picture taken, or we don't care if our shirt and our shorts match when we go out in public. Like, we are who we are.
Right.
We all are moving along in life, and there's just some things that you get to a point you just don't need to worry about so much anymore.
All right, so I love to ask this question, this specific question I've asked other people that have won Bravo Awards. So, you're nominated, you hear your name, you won, then you have to get up and go all the way over there, and you go up, you have to get up on this big stage. You have to get up there.
Yeah.
Do you remember, for either one of the two awards, do you remember what you were feeling when you were walking to the podium or when you got to the podium or while you were up there? Do you remember, are you cognizant of any thoughts that you had in the moment?
I'm really hot and sweaty and my legs feel like spaghetti and my heart is pumping really fast, but I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
And especially like the Volunteer of the Year award, like I definitely was not expecting that. And the social media award, like just looking out on the crowd and having the opportunity to take that stage selfie, I thought was really fun.
Yeah. And remind people.
Just gratitude, honestly, just to be recognized, I think is amazing.
Remind people it's a big room. When you're up there, it is a big room.
It is a big, it is a big room.
And it's a good feeling.
And you can only see past like the first couple of rows. I remember seeing you right in the front.
Yeah, you can't see far. Well,
you can't see far.
Was that a dig on the pink hair again? Is that what you're doing?
No, not at all. I kind of looked at you to focus, especially when I was doing my speech when I was did the sponsorship for the award that I was presenting. I was like, I need to focus on someone that I recognize.
And you focused on me?
I did.
Did you focus on me because you beat me in that award?
And I was just trying to like give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love being up front. I love seeing you go up there. I love to see people get recognized by their peers. We work hard.
Yeah, we work really hard. And I just find joy in like seeing other people happy.
Yeah.
And I know that this is silly, but an example is one of my neighbors had their 50th birthday party and they had a band in their backyard. And I, instead of thinking, oh my gosh, it's midnight, it's past my bedtime, I just went out and sat and listened to the music, and I'm like, I listened to the laughter, and everybody's having fun, and that brings me happiness.
Yeah.
Just seeing and
you can sleep later.
Exactly.
Like you just experienced something that you weren't going to get to experience because it just goes by.
Exactly.
There's no do-over.
Exactly.
I love that.
But yeah, and especially like sitting in the front is a whole different experience. That was my first time sitting at one of the front tables, and so being able to see people close up in their beautiful attire and their expressions and the excitement, and it really felt like I was like part of everything versus when I had sat in the back in previous years.
Yeah, and we're not going to reveal too much. So let me preface, but we can say that the experience for all of the people attending Bravo will feel more urgent and organic this year. We can say that.
Okay.
Right?
I think we could say that there's going to be a little bit of twisted change.
Yes.
That we have planned out.
For the better.
For the better.
Yeah.
A new experience. I think that, when you have a reoccurring event, it's always fun to try different things and change things up and see what works, what doesn't.
So you don't want to miss Bravo.
100%.
but also you don't want to miss nominating a coworker, a peer, a supplier. Right. Suppliers can nominate management company folks. Management company folks can nominate suppliers. Like, you can nominate your coworker. You can nominate your boss.
Right.
There's no rules. Just nominate somebody that you know that you see doing a good job.
Someone that's hustling, someone that is bringing in the business or closing out on those leases or manages their asset well, gets great NOI. Like, whatever the reason is, find a reason to celebrate someone that you're working with.
I agree.
Absolutely.
All right. We have a game.
Okay.
We alluded to it in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Perk or pass. Perk or pass is the game.
Pass. Okay.
Perk or pass is a thing where I ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
And you can't think too long.
Okay.
But you have to decide on that question whether you would perk or pass.
Okay.
Perk means good.
Okay.
Pass means, no, I'm out.
All right, let's do it.
You ready? You ready?
Sure.
Win Social Media of the Year award again this year, perk or pass?
Perk.
It's not on the list. It's not on the list, but I thought we'd. Nominating your coworker without telling them, perk or pass?
Perk.
How about sitting with people you've never met before?
Perk.
Right?
Right. I have sat with people
phenomenal.
at events, especially like the executive experience 2 years ago that I still communicate with that I never had the opportunity to meet before. Right. And yeah, just open up your life to meeting new people and gaining new relationships. And
don't sit with your supplier company coworkers.
Right,
don't sit with your property staff.
Yeah, change it up. You never know who you're going to meet, who's going to bring something into your life that's wonderful. Yeah.
Right. Sponsoring an award category, perk or pass?
Perk.
Perk. It's important.
It's very important.
Then you get to get up there and say some stuff.
Yeah. Yes. I remember when I was a leasing professional going to my first Bravo Awards and just seeing all the people on stage, and I'm like, how do I get to do that? I want to be that person. Yeah. And I feel like, it's finally come to fruition and I have those opportunities and it makes such a huge difference.
And by the way,
career. As
a supplier company, considering or contemplating sponsorship of awards night of a category,
I feel like
you're in front of 1,300 people.
It's a no-brainer.
I mean, dress nice and use your words and get on the stage and be recognized.
And yeah, like you get more comfortable as years go by, the more people that you speak in front of. But it's, if you're nervous, step outside of your box. It's okay if you fumble your words here and there. Like we've all done that. We've all been there. Just
to your point earlier, nobody cares.
Exactly. I don't care, club. I don't care.
Nobody cares. Just do your best. It's fine.
Right.
Perk or pass, following up with a nominee the week after the awards.
100% a perk. Actually, a must-have. I mean, can we go in that direction?
Yeah.
I feel like, so this past year especially, I was very cognizant about, each category, writing down who won, and whoever was my client, I made sure to, reach out to them or send them some champagne. And even like Kimball Davidson winning Lex Marsh, like even though she's not a client, I sent her a bottle of champagne. Like, let's just celebrate. Let's have fun and reach out. It makes a difference.
Back to our point a while ago, it was, knowing her for 30 years and then watching her out-of-body experience and losing her mind at the podium. It was the best.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to know what's happening.
Exactly.
Right? Just soak it in.
It's such a good surprise.
We'll take pictures. We'll show you pictures later.
This is why pictures are important.
Lose your mind.
Documentation.
Yeah. All right. So last time we were together and we were Zooming, we didn't have a thing that we have now. You're about to join an elite club.
Oh.
Guess what?
Okay.
We have little bean lapels.
Right
there.
Do you see them?
You see what? You see it with the little gold backs?
Oh yeah.
And you wear the bean lapel, and you would think, people wouldn't want to fight you over that, but turns out they do. People will see you have that. So if you wear that to your next GCA event, and people say to you, "Where'd you get that bean?
Where'd you get that pin?"
Well, you got to join the Morning Perks podcast Bean Club.
Okay, I'm a nerd for pins, and I'm going to bring something up that we kind of chatted about
earlier.
Do it. At my desk area, at my workstation at home, I have my old Chuck E. Cheese lanyard with all of the things that I earned, being like a hero and all the things.
Let's explain what you're saying. What you're saying is, if people are paying attention and follow you on social media and ever paid attention to your LinkedIn account, they would know that you, for more than a decade,
12 years.
Worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, and yes, I got to dress up as the rat, as people say.
Yeah.
It was one of the best jobs I've ever had. So gratifying.
13 years?
13 years, yeah.
Do you ever go there now?
Actually, it's much more stressful as a patron than it is as a worker.
Really?
Like when you're working, kind of just zone out. The music is playing, the kids are running around. Yeah. But taking your child there, it is very stressful because where are they? What's going on? What are they touching? All the things.
Right.
But I still have dreams about Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm sure you do.
I will be delivering a pizza and I'm skating through. I don't know.
And the dream?
That has to do with anything? Yeah.
But you never skated when you were there.
No. I love skating. I'm just...
Okay, so you're putting two things together.
Yeah.
You love skating.
I was probably putting together, like, I always wanted to work at Sonic when they wore skates, like my mom did back in the day. Yeah. 2
little known facts about Chuck E. Cheese. What you got?
Cleanest restaurant ever.
Really?
Our pest control company that would come spray, hands down, said that we were the cleanest restaurant with the amount of detail cleaning that we did on a regular basis. And just for me, my fact was that it was a great opportunity to teach kids, because it's mostly 16 to 19-year-olds that work there, work morale, different things like that. Help them grow, help them, see how to bring those skills that they're learning into their next career, that kind of thing. So.
All right, as we close out, I don't expect you to remember. Brandon's not going to give you any pressure.
Okay.
If you don't get it right.
Okay.
Do you remember the slogan that I said at the beginning?
Oh, goodness.
Their slogan. The Valley Living slogan. It's okay.
No,
I'm going to repeat it.
Okay.
But I bet after I repeat it, then you can use it on the street.
Like, ding, ding, ding.
Right? The slogan, Valley Living, it starts at the door.
It starts at the door.
Yeah. And we really are very grateful for their sponsorship of the Morning Perks podcast. Toddi Johnson, ATI Restoration. Give you a little brand plug there. On behalf of the Morning Perks podcast, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. I had a good time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Morning Perks podcast. Our podcast airs the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month at 7 a.m. Keep up with all things GCAA by following our Facebook and Instagram pages. Download the GCAA app in your app store to maximize your membership experience. There you can easily learn about and register for upcoming events, sponsorships, and educational opportunities. Thank you for listening to Morning Perks and have a fantastic day.